Good morning, guys. It's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living. I just came downstairs and that light over top of the oven is bright. It's about 5:45. I'm gonna have yeah, 5:45. I'm gonna have a coffee, and then I'm gonna start getting Maze up and another little one up. I have to drop off on my way to the city, so I had my alarm set for 5:30 and I kept hitting snooze, but yeah, I'm up now, so let's start our day. Alright guys, I'm much more awake now. It's 6:30, I'm gonna go get Maze up and little Missy up, and yeah, we're gonna get this ball rolling. Alright guys, well, it's 7 o'clock. We're gonna hit the road. Maze and I are going on an adventure, and I gotta drop that little one off because usually I don't, but I just don't know for sure if I'll be back in time, and I don't want to have more than one with me on a day like today, if you know what I'm saying. So I need to stop and get some gas, and then we'll go have a lot of fun, won't we, Maze?
I'm a little one.
You're a little one too. Yes, you are. Anyways, he doesn't really know what's happening today, so. All right, gas time. Okay, that stop, all done. Now we're starting our adventure, Maze. Right? Right. I'm hoping he conks out on the way because it's a long drive, but, and I did put a pull-up on him just because it's a long drive. He doesn't have accidents, but just in case, you know. And I'm glad I had that coffee, and I'm glad I filled up before I left, or just like when I was leaving, because I didn't want to stop halfway. And if he does conk out, to wake up and want something, if you know what I'm saying. Well, I made it up. Maze is still asleep. He's just waking now. But I'm just stopping to a place called the Nook. It's an espresso bar, and I'm gonna get a large Americano. Yes, I am. You had a little kink, Maze. Yeah, he's saying he's hungry, but I'll have to get him something in a little while because he's not supposed to have anything after midnight. But I was hoping he'd stay asleep while I got this. Look at the sign they have in their drive-thru. Coffee because adulting is hard. I thought that's cute. All right, we made it. Yes, this is a weird parking lot. Like, it's kind of like sloped in both sides. So I backed into this one in the shade. So I'm trying to be clever. Okay, we're going down to the playroom. They gave me a chart to fill out. I brought a hairbrush so I could brush my niece's hair. I didn't do it before we left. We're gonna see. Oh, imagine and dream, it says Maze. Let's go see what's down here. Oh my goodness. Look at this, Maze. Wow. You get to play here. Look at that castle. That's cool. You go play. I'm gonna fill out this form. That's a little motorcycle for a little person, but I bet you can fit on it. Try it. That would be for like Evie, wouldn't it? Alright, well, I haven't even had a sip of my Americano yet, but I want to fill this out so we can get this going. It just has all the, you know, contact information and everything, so. Show everybody. I couldn't film a whole lot because there was a cute little girl here, but I think it's her turn. But I want to check out this castle. This is a pretty cool castle. Oh, and you climb over there? That's pretty cool. Is that Lightning McQueen?
Yep.
Oh, wow. And it's a pillow. Are you going to go to sleep?
Nope.
No? This is pretty neat.
When someone knocks on the door, somebody come in. See?
Ah. They have a toy box here. They have some cool arcade games. And this little rinky-dink thing that they were climbing on.
Hey, hi.
Hi, did you have a good day at work?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
But this is where I live.
Yeah, do you have to have a pee?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go have a pee. All right, we got called in. Maze is being such a big boy. Right, Maze?
I see green.
You see green? Yeah. So, we'll go from here.
I can't see her.
Oh, she's coming back. Well, Maze just had his medicine and he did so good, and he got a cool Batman sticker. It's upside down, Maze.
I'm so hungry. There you go.
There it is. What a big boy. Yay, Maze. I'm just in the washroom. There's people right outside there, so I'm talking softly. But they just took Maze in to do some x-rays and stuff, and then they're going to bring him back out to me. He's getting really dopey and sluggish, but he's still awake and just jabbering. And then they'll take him in and work on his tooth, so just wanted to fill you in. Well, I just came outside to make a few calls because he's in there now. I'm going back in. And anyways, yeah, that medicine made him really sleepy and dopey and stuff, but I guess he fell asleep in there when they were doing x-rays, so they just kept him in, so that's good. But he's going to have to come back for another appointment because he has another thing they have to do. So anyways, just wanted to keep you updated. All right, friends, we're all done. Maze is having a freezy. How you feeling, Maze? Good. He got a couple of race cars. We have to come back in November. They took out his abscessed tooth. That's what they did, and put a couple caps on. And they need to put another couple of caps on in November. But you gotta do what you gotta do. They were, the ones they did today were up on the top, but the back tooth, I think, was one of his bottom teeth. But yeah, anyways, it's 11:54, so we're gonna head home. We might stop in like halfway down and get a bite to eat. We'll see how he's feeling, but I guess his mouth is all frozen right now. But yeah, so let's get moving. Well, we're about halfway home. We're rocking Sharon Lois and Bram's greatest hits, or great big hits. Anyways, Maze is gonna try to snack on a little something. I don't know how much he'll actually eat, but he's just jabbering and stuff. He's still a little loopy, but he's good. He's good. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I'm not super hungry, so I might not get anything. Might just get something cold to drink and eat later on when I get home. So, yeah. Well, we're at Mickey D's, and the lineup's really long, but he's supposed to kind of eat softish food. Again, I don't know how much he's actually gonna eat. He's thirsty, so I'm gonna get a little Happy Meal. If he doesn't eat it, that's fine too, but he's gonna have something to drink, and we'll just cruise the rest of the way home. I just talked to my husband while we were in line, because it's long, and I talked to my son. My husband's still at the ceremony with the kids at the day camp, and yeah, my son's home, and he has to work for 4 o'clock, so I should be home probably around 2:30, 3 o'clock, which will work out fine. If my husband's not back there, then I'll be able to take him. But it should be fine. And poor little Maze. He's being so strong though, aren't you, bub? Yeah. He's still not 100% back to himself yet, but he's getting there. He's getting there. Alright guys. Oh, I need to get a drink. We've been home for a little while. Oh, just alright guys. Well, we've been home for a while, like I said. And just kind of vegged out a little bit. Maze actually went, he was up for a bit when he first got home, but then he said he was tired, and I said, well, let's go upstairs and lay in Mom's bed. And he came up and he fell asleep, and I almost fell asleep too. But then I made sure I set my alarm for 20 to 4, because I got to drive my son to work. Well, actually, he's going to drive, and I'll drive back. My husband's here though, but he's half asleep on the couch. And I'll just get out for a minute. I know I was out all day, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I just grabbed one of his Zevias from the fridge. It's hot and I'm thirsty, and it's cold. It's really cold, so that's what I need. My son's in there rushing around trying to find his hat for work. But yeah, I almost had like a little power snooze. I wasn't sleeping, but for about 20 minutes there. It's funny, when my alarm went off, I picked it up and said hello, like hello, and then I realized it was my alarm clock. I was like, God, funny. But anyways, I asked my husband if he took pictures. He's like, he got a few pictures, but he didn't have much storage left on his phone, so I don't know if he got any video. But if there's, oh, there's a butterfly. There's Mom. She wanted to come say hi to you guys too, I think. I see the shadow. I think she's right above the car or something. Oh, here he comes. Look at that butterfly. Alright, Pink Floyd's on the radio. I just picked up Miss Muffet. I thought, I'm glad I was back in time. You know what I mean? I don't care for long days at other people's houses if it can be helped, you know what I'm saying? So now we'll go home. And my husband made breakfast for supper. He made it this afternoon, but the kids haven't eaten yet, so easy supper for me to feed the kids, which is awesome. Alright guys, well look what I just did. I hung up a whole clothesline of towels, and I'm still not done washing them. Filled up the whole clothesline. Let me break through here. Our lawn really needs to be mowed, especially after that rain, but yeah, totally full. Kind of satisfying, to be honest, to have a clothesline full of just all the same item. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah, well, just about to the end. I suppose I could squeeze one more little one on there, but yeah, pretty cool. Misha just got back from Vacation Bible School, and she got a doll.
And the black shoes.
Little black shoes. Well, that's nice, Mish. Did you have fun?
Yeah, but I need scissors so I can cut these.
Oh, okay. I'll get some scissors. How are you feeling, Maze?
Oh, you already opened it. I'm trying to open it.
I'll get the scissors. Alright, guys. Well, it's 9:25, and I forgot to get pictures of the girls with their camp stuff, but I'll show you what they did at camp. I know Mally did this because she likes My Little Ponies, but they each did a poster, and Mally looks like she did it for seasons, and that looks like the Kwanzaa. I forget what that candle holder is called. Oh gosh, I can't even remember. The Kwanzaa candle holder, and then the seasons, but you can see up there. Marquise, what's the candle holder that holds the Kwanzaa candles? I forget.
Can I see the pony?
I can't.
I want to see the pony. It might be.
So they made some masks too. This one Mally made. I'm not sure which one made this. And Messiah made this one. And this is Messiah's poster. And Kumba is one of the principles of Kwanzaa, which stands for creativity. And yeah, she decorated it with feathers. Isn't that beautiful?
Kumba.
And some sparkles. And this was in the bag too. I don't know which one did that. But at this camp, they do some schoolwork too, but to learn about their history and culture. And they have, oh, let's see here. Nguza Saba is the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. And then I think there's like some, I don't know what's in here. I didn't even look. A progress and improvement report. Oh, look at that. I'll have to look that over good after. Certificate of Achievement. Outstanding completion of 100% 100 English language arts questions. Excellent. I didn't look at all this stuff, so this is Messiah's. She colored her scribbler. And she wrote different things in here. Team group of people forming one of the sides of the game. They do a lot of mathematics and language arts and things like that. And Mally had this. Some of it's in French and some of it's in English because they're used to doing school work in French, so sometimes they write in French, sometimes they write in English. But yeah. Also, and then I guess at the end of the ceremony they were all presented with the Quest for Knowledge Summer Camp 2018, Messiah and Mally. And it says, we should reach back and gather the best of what our past has to teach us so that we can achieve our full potential as we move forward. Whatever we have lost, forgotten, foregone, or been stripped of can be reclaimed and revived. So, yes, very nice. This is their first year doing this camp, and it was a great opportunity for them because it's a learning experience with peers, and I'm sure they learned things that they didn't know. And also, my husband did take some, well, not really pictures, but some video, a little bit of video. I guess at the ceremony they did like Jeopardy, and the kids got up and answered questions and stuff. So Messiah got one of the questions. And I'll put that in here.
We did a lot of trips this year. We went to Discovery Center.
Picture books. We're privy to the fifth. We're the only people in the province who are able to share this fifth book so far that comes out in September to the kids. So they're the first ones to see it and hear it in the whole province. So we have her as a category. We went over all her history, and then Bessie Coleman. So when they built, I know a lot of you got to see the drones that they have. They're flying around at home. The presenters actually talked about a woman, Bessie Coleman. She was the first African American / Canadian pilot, male or female. She did some cool things I can't talk about because I've been giving them answers to the questions. So we played this Jeopardy game with them. So everything that we did in class, or things that we learned about new artists or authors or historical figures, we put some of that in here just to see what they retained. We didn't let them know we were doing this. She worked before she became a pilot. Sorry, I can't hear, guys. She worked at a chili restaurant, and what was the other one? A manicurist, that's right. Math 100.
And along with that, just the kids, like all the parents were there. I feel bad I couldn't be there with the girls, but they knew Maze had that appointment, so I had to go to that. I don't want my little baby going up there being scared or anything. But I'm glad he could be there, and they could present all the hard work that they did this year at camp. So I'm really, really proud of them. Really proud of them. So those certificates I'll probably put in a little frame for their rooms or something like that. I know Messiah likes to have everything on presentation in her room, so I'll get a nice frame for her. You can often buy those at Frenchie's or something like that. No biggie, no biggie. But yeah, 9:31 now. So anyways, thanks for joining me today and taking Maze to the doctor. Yeah, I thought it was just that one tooth, but I mean, he never had x-rays before, and when they did the x-rays, they could see those other little things, and I'm glad that they could do it, and he's not going to remember them doing anything to him. He'll remember playing and stuff before he has that medication. But it was funny after he had, when we first tried to give it to him, it was just a little teeny tiny bit of liquid. And I gave it to him, he spit it right out. I guess it doesn't taste very good. So the second time the lady had to help me, because if he spit it out again, they wouldn't try it again. And I didn't want to drive all that way or whatever. So she put a little thing in his mouth, and it sounds bad, but it wasn't really. He was just laying on me, put something in his mouth so he couldn't like spit it out or anything, and I just put the medicine in the back of his throat, and he took it. He was fine. He cried for like 5 seconds and he was fine. And he just, within 10 minutes, he was really quite dopey, like you know, he wasn't sleeping, but he couldn't walk properly or anything. So I actually sat on the floor of the waiting area with him because he wanted to get down. So I sat down with him and played with that wooden block thing until they came to get him to get x-rays, and then he fell asleep. But he did wake up when they were working on his mouth a little bit and was making some noise, but they said he did really well. He wasn't trying to fight them to get away or anything like that, but they did give me the little tooth that they took out. It's out in the van. It was one of his back ones, so I'm glad that's gone. And it is his baby tooth, so you know his big teeth will be coming in, but it just caused him so much grief, you know. It would flare up once in a while, and he's so little. But yeah, I'm thinking that's all we've done today. I did do laundry. My husband came back. He went to town earlier. My son got a ride home from work, so I wouldn't have to go get him, so that was nice. But my husband went to town. I said, I need a prescription for maize, because the doctor gave him a prescription just, you know, to ward off any kind of infection or anything. And then he got me some laundry soap, so I've been going to town. I've done like 3 loads of laundry since I've been home. And I knew hanging those towels out in the early evening, they're not going to be dry, but it's not supposed to rain tonight. And I'm just like, they're out of the house, they're not in my bathroom on those drying racks, and I'll take them in tomorrow afternoon because they'll dry in the morning time or something like that, so it's fine. And I have a wash I need to put in the dryer here in a little bit because they're my son's work clothes, and he does a double shift tomorrow. So he goes to work at 6 o'clock in the morning and gets off at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So I wanted to make sure he has some fresh clothes. And yeah, that's it. And the scallop days, I need to find out. Oh, I have to tell you, driving home with Maze, I'm flip-flopping back and forth. Driving home with Maze, he was quiet for a little bit, and then he'd kick the back of my seat and kind of whine and just be incoherent, like just jabbering about stuff. But as we got closer to home, he's like, I want to go to Papa's house. I want Papa. I said, Papa's not home. And I don't know if he was home or not, but I wasn't going to take him to my dad's. I said, Papa's not home. He's like, yes, he is. He's in his basement. Papa's in his basement. It was so cute. I have to call Dad and tell him, because all he seemed to focus on was Papa. Papa, Papa, I want Papa. So, anyways, just a cute little thing. And he fell asleep like 10 minutes before we got home, honestly. 10 minutes. But when he came in, he stayed awake for 45 minutes, and then that's when we went upstairs and had that cuddle, and he fell asleep, and he slept for probably 3 hours. So he's probably going to be up late tonight, but that's okay. And a good thing, the doctor that worked on him today actually called this evening to see how he's doing. I thought that was really sweet of him. Doctors don't generally do that, but he just wanted to see how he was making out, and I wasn't talking to the doctor, I was upstairs, but yeah, I thought that was really sweet. It just adds a little personal touch. So yeah, his next appointment's not till November 28th, so that'll be closer to Christmas. So I'll make a little Christmas shopping trip out of it, if I can. We'll see how Maze is. We'll go see Santa Claus or something like that, if Santa Claus is around. We'll see. Or even if we stop in the valley, not go right into the city, because we were just on the outskirts of the city, but to go right in the city, that takes time. I know my way around that city, but yeah, it takes time. Anyways, guys, I'm jabbering. It's been a long day, and yeah, I'm so glad you were with me, so you could give me some moral support, so thank you so much. It's hard, it's hard when one of your kids are getting something done, and I can't really make him feel better. Like, I've tried to do things to make him feel better, but I knew that was going to make him feel better. He just, it's probably scary for him, but hopefully he doesn't remember a whole lot. Anyways, all right, guys, well, peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love you. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but it's Scallop Days here. I think the parade's either tomorrow or Sunday. If it's tomorrow, we'll be going into town for sure, because we always go to my dad's, and then we go down and watch the parade together, and then go back to my dad's. But if it's a hot day, I'd like to take the kids swimming. I'm not going to say that to him now because I got to, you know, take it day by day. I don't want to say that now and then not feel like doing it tomorrow. You know how it goes. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to have a good sleep tonight. I can tell you that much. I didn't get all my steps in today, but I spent a lot of the day in the car or in the van, so I'm not going to feel bad about that. Not a big deal. Okay, I need to stop talking and get you guys uploaded, so, you know, all that stuff, and then, yeah. Oh, my husband's not even home now. He just went for a motorcycle ride. He wanted to get out of the house for a little while, so... yeah, after that, I think I'm going to go to bed, hit the hay, if I can, if Maze will cooperate, but if not, I'll just hit the hay on the couch till my husband gets home. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.